Hi, my name is Philomena. I live in Cornwall. Haven't always lived here. I'm actually from Wolverhampton, from an Irish background. I'm a teacher. I've done my job for 30 years and I love it. I belong to the Baha'i faith, which is probably the most recent of the independent world religions. Okay, the meaning and purpose of life. I think most Baha'is would say that the meaning of our lives is to carry forward an ever-advancing civilization. So what do we mean by that? That means to make life better for more people through unity, through eliminating prejudices, through the equality of men and women, these sort of things. And it can be both personal and structural. For example, as a person, if I'm constantly striving to be a better person, we have a quotation in the Baha'i faith which says that man is a mine full of gems of inestimable value. So I often think of these gems as being virtues in life, like kindness, compassion, trust, and we bring meaning to life in developing these virtues and qualities. This is what makes life better, and serving others, and equally having structures in life that will enable us to be the best person that we can, to enable human beings to flourish. I think they would pretty much agree with that answer, because by the very nature of becoming a Baha'i, it means that you've looked into the Baha'i faith, you've researched what it's about, and you subscribe to the tenets of unity, peace, the elimination of prejudice, the elimination of extremes of wealth and poverty, the equality of men and women, and as a way forward to create this better civilization. So I think most Baha'is would agree with that. What I would like to narrow it down to is just a couple of stories about Abdul-Baha. Who was Abdul-Baha? He was the son of Baha'u'llah, who was the prophet founder of the Baha'i faith, and he brought the Baha'i faith to the West. Abdul-Baha was just so pleased to see people happy, and this really influences my life to think that the purpose of life, in fact, is joyfulness. Again, from a Baha'i perspective, this is a huge topic. Baha'is would generally say that the concept of God is infinite. We're human beings, we have finite understanding, so how can we understand about God? Well, the way we understand about God is through the messengers which come from God, who are the founders of the great religions, whether it's Christ, Muhammad, or in the case of the Baha'i faith, Baha'u'llah. They bring us tenets, holy writings, and how we should live. And this is how we humans learn to live our lives and to draw closer to God. I believe this because that's what is written by Baha'u'llah in the holy books. This is the guidance that's being given to us. So it's the same, I see it as almost logical, quite logical, but almost. For Baha'is, science and religion have to go hand in hand. It's very important that we look at things logically. So if I'm learning a subject, I will read about it to understand it. If I want to know about God, I will read what these messengers and prophets of God have revealed for us. Okay, a Baha'i wedding. Generally in the Baha'i faith, there's not a lot of ritual. We don't have a priesthood. We're all equal, completely equal. There is an administrative structure to run the affairs of the Baha'i faith, which all people may be elected onto freely. But the only feature of a Baha'i wedding, which is obligatory, if you like, is that the bride and groom will each say, "Verily, we abide by the will of God." And apart from that, they can conduct the wedding in any way they wish. And by the way, in the Baha'i faith, interracial marriage is absolutely encouraged because this is another unifying factor. And Baha'is do see marriage as a way of bringing families together. I've really enjoyed all the Baha'i weddings that I've been to, and the reason why I enjoy them is because they're simply so multicultural. You get people from all different races, and I just find it, to me, it looks like a garden full of flowers of a different colour. So that's the feature that I think about. It makes me think about the unity in the world whenever I go to a Baha'i wedding.